So, welcome everyone. And I'm going to just ignore that because I am seeing ads on my own stream, so I don't know what's going on there. But yes, welcome everyone to Singularity Roleplay and the first session of our new actual play, Speakeasy Conspiracy. Welcome one and all. I have a lovely cast this evening, and I am your host, Shock Point Failure. This is my first actual play on, well, any platform really, so that's going to be fun. And my lovely cast are going to be the suffering of my randomness. So, before we introduce ourselves, I would like to make it known that the subject matter of this game does go to some very interesting locations. And while we do have all safety tools here established on the table, I would like to make it clear to the entire audience that we are trying to make sure everyone, both players and audience, are safe. So in the event that anything gets a little too intense for you, feel free to take a break and come back when everything has calmed down. No shame, no harm. We want you to have fun as we are having fun. That being said, like I said before, I'm Shock Point Failure. And let's go around the table to introduce our cast before we get started here. Let's see, starting with overlay order in the top left, which, if I'm not mistaken, that is... I apologize, I am tripping up on names at this particular moment. Give me one moment here. Our lovely, lovely final girl. Why don't you start off and introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Liz. I go by the username Optimistics or Liz. I'll be playing Pip Lang in this game, and I'm super excited to be here.
All right. Janie, if you would, please.
Hi, I'm Janie Potts, 7575, and glad to be here too.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. You can find me on Twitter at Bruce Kaylee, Kailee. Nice to meet you all.
And I'm Cassidy. I don't exist on social media, so good luck finding me.
So you don't exist?
I don't.
All right, so with that established, let's go ahead and get started by winding the clock back about a good solid century to the lovely early 1920s. A different time, a different place. Things have calmed down, not much, but a little after the Great War has finally wrapped itself up. Things are starting to get back to some semblance of normality here in the States, while we focus in on our friends down in the Big Easy. The date exactly is not too different from now. March the 4th, 1923. Prohibition has been in effect for a solid 3 years now. And New Orleans is recovering from the latest bit of conflict amongst the criminal families. As such, our intrepid, well, let's say cohorts right now, are not too unfamiliar with the mafia. They have their ties, their connections, and whatnot. And unfortunately, the new family on top, the Carollas, are going to be calling in on a couple of these connections, take care of a few issues they're having. So, you all have been called to a local eatery of sorts. It's late afternoon, sun's getting ready to set. People are milling about, going about their days. The streets are relatively clear of motor traffic, but the foot traffic has spiked up. Jazz is playing in the air, mingling with the smell of smoke and whatnot. But that being said, you're all gathering together at a nice little hole in the wall, not too far away from the main thoroughfare. Now, normally this doesn't see that much business during the day, but it spikes up during the evening for one reason or another. No one is quite willing to say why that is. However, that being said, you each in your own way are led through the front door and led into a second level, just below street level of this establishment that sells a bit more libacious products than are strictly legal nowadays. Who is first to arrive in this little speakeasy?
Probably Dot, because she has her car.
All right.
She hops out. She's late 20s, early 30s, with dark blonde hair curled up close to her chin. She's rather short, but a bit on the plump and curvy side. And she's just wearing a fairly generic dress and hat. She just looks like the housewife she is. She'll just park her car and head on in.
All right. So, Dot, you are led down into the basement of this establishment. You find yourself in a large cellar, cleared and decorated. Not too different from a pub of old. Exposed brick, fine woods, rich leathers all over. Lit cozily by candlelight and the occasional electric lamp. But it's still technically early for the speakeasy, so the live band is still setting up. There's not many people milling about. Conversations are private and hushed and sparse. Your contact, however, is sitting in his usual booth towards the back, where he has clear line of sight of the door and waves you over when you arrive. He is an older gentleman, easily of Italian descent. You have history with him, don't you?
Yes. Since my dear Frank passed away 2 years ago, that's quite a long time to be alone. So I have stepped out with the gentleman in question for a time or two.
Right. As you come over, he doesn't say much. He just gives a subtle nod of acknowledgement and gestures for you to take a seat. He does speak up, saying that the others should be here soon. When they arrive, we can get started.
First? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was the third date.
I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it's going to be business this time.
Oh, I see. She settles her handbag primly on her lap. Well, that is what it is. How have you been?
I've been well enough. work has not slowed down as of late. If anything, has been picking up.
Well,
All of good and ill that means.
Oh, well, I'm sorry you've been so busy. I was hoping we could go out dancing, you know.
Well, if business goes well this time, I think I might be able to open up my schedule a little bit for that.
That would be nice. It's such a good time last time, you know. Ever since dear Frank passed away, it's just been a long time, you know. So it's nice to get out and do something for a little bit.
He nods at that when he looks at the door to see someone else come in. Who's next to arrive?
Pip will be next. They don't look like they belong here, as it would appear that it's more of a young boyish person rather than adult would be in an establishment that is serving less than legal for the time beverages. But they are dressed in what looks to be, you know, a lower income news outfit that sells newspapers on the corner, you know, every other day, with a hat that has a bit of mousy, dark blonde hair, peeking out from the top and back, and suspenders overlaying a white, dirty shirt. But they come over and they take a seat next to Dot, and don't really look too pleased to be there, and almost a little bit uncomfortable.
Yes, your contact looks at you, Pip. See, acknowledges you with a nod. Doesn't really speak much. I believe your interactions with this fellow were a bit more antagonistic in the past, if I'm not mistaken.
That would be correct. Wrong house, wrong time. And taking something that's not yours doesn't always end up in the best of friendships.
Well, nevertheless, he does acknowledge you, and he grumbles and says, "You haven't been eating. Not nearly enough."
I eat when I can, and I'm fine with that.
Oh, poor dear. Dot reaches into her handbag and pulls out 2 muffins. Oh, why don't you have one of these, dear? I made them myself.
Pip kind of stares at the muffins and then at Dot with a little bit of confusion, not because she's not used to this, you know, generosity, but more so, what is this person doing here? Almost as if a housewife shouldn't be in a place like this, but neither should they, so... And pulling out muffins nonetheless, but she takes it.
You never know when you're gonna get snackish.
Yeah, snackish. My appetite, I can't say is too big right now, but I'll save it for later.
And it's so nice of you to care for the poor child, Mr. Carolla.
Right. Poor child. He mutters while glancing at Pip a couple of times before he distracts himself getting a waiter to take his order for something to drink and a small meal for himself. As he's doing this, another person enters the bar.
So that'd be Tiffany. She walks in wearing a full men's 3-piece suit. Gray on black on charcoal gray, cutting a very interesting figure, carrying a cane with a very heavily polished pewter head, solid wood cane. Doesn't appear to actually need it to walk. It's an aesthetic. And her hair is, making myself go blurry. Her hair is prematurely gray. She's about 35 years old, but her hair is completely slate gray, and she has it against the fashion of the time, not cut short, and is pulled back in kind of a French twist. She's got a stern look on her face, like, I don't want to be here, but you made me come, so now we're going to talk. Walks right up to the table and just kind of leans against it, doesn't sit down.
So, your contact sighs and finishes order with the waiter before turning his attention to you. Tiffany.
Lover.
Right.
Are we not talking about it?
I was hoping to take care of business before we deal with anything personal.
Sure. I'll have whatever he's having, and I'll sit down.
Put it on my tab.
I don't come downriver for just anything. Why am I here?
Wait just a moment. There's one more that's going to be involved in this little operation, and I don't want to repeat myself.
I'm gonna look at the other people at the table. Interesting.
Indeed.
Do I know you, ma'am?
Well, I think we have at least one thing in common. And her eyes cut to their contact.
Oh, you can have him, honey.
I'm starting to think I don't want to.
Also a solid opinion of him. He's a rake. Don't act like your mama didn't raise you right.
Let's not bring my mother into this, if you
But
want.
I love your mother. She makes excellent food.
Oh. Well, I would love to hear more. Would you like a muffin, by the way?
Thank you.
Reaches into her handbag, produces yet another muffin.
So your contact does eye your bag for a second and is keeping count of.
How many muffins?
He's confused at how many muffins can fit in that and not get destroyed.
Good question.
It's a very strong handbag. Good quality.
I'm more concerned about the strength of muffins.
Well, you didn't want one.
They're delicious. You should try one. What is your name, ma'am?
Oh, I'm Dorothy. Dorothy, darling, but most people call me Dot. It's so nice to meet you. And you?
Theophania Streich. Most people call me Tiffany.
Oh, it's lovely to meet you. Just lovely.
We're gonna get along great.
I think so.
I would like to point out that's in character. He is dreading this the entire time.
Dot will give him a little smirk and kind of link arms with Tiffany.
As he is contemplating his life choices and how it got to this, I believe the last member finally arrives.
Yes, she's late, and she arrives barefoot, and she's a average-sized woman, but her hair is wet. So you can't. It's curly and wet right now, and she's in a red dress with fancy red dress with lots of beads all over it. And she just kind of tries to walk in nonchalantly, even though, she's clearly not fitting in, no shoes, wet hair, this fancy dress. It just tries to look like she belongs there.
All right. He's still distracted by not trying to think about the situation he's found himself in, so he doesn't really acknowledge you just yet, but you do see him and the others seated around a booth table.
Well, can I just sit right next to him?
If I'm not mistaken, the seating would allow for that right now, yes.
I'm just going to sit down like I've been there the whole time.
I think Tiffany will take off her suit jacket and pass it across.
Oh, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. Put it back on.
So as he finally checks back in and sees that the last member of his party has arrived. Right. So it sounds like you are already getting along. Great. Let's go make introductions real fast. Patty.
Can you get a drink?
Excuse me, what was that?
Can I have a drink?
He stops in his introductions and then he just sighs, doesn't fight it, and just waves her waiter over and looks at you expectantly.
Yeah, I'll take, she just names a funny drink that I can't think of right now.
Manhattan.
Why not? Manhattan.
All right. Well, he orders you a Manhattan, and he once again puts it on his tab. Right. So, quickly, just to make sure everybody is aware of each other. Patty, Pip, Tiffany, Dot.
I think you have to call me Dorothy.
Oh, I like her.
Nice to meet you, Dottie.
Nice to meet you as well, Hattie.
Pip, good to see you, kid.
All right. Dorothy. The higher-ups have decided that there's a bit of a problem that we need to be taken care of. Now, I'm not one to immediately destroy a business opportunity, so instead of going in and burning it down to the ground, I decided to get you all together to do a little investigative work for me real quick before we decide on what to do.
There, Carolla. You want the housewife, the kid, and pardon me, Hattie, you are a...
What were you thinking?
Well, it honestly looks like you've wandered in from a wonderful night out on the town. No, I don't like to judge people on appearance, so...
I'm an anthropologist.
The good doctor. And me. What do you want us investigating?
There's a small outfit out in the bayou that has decided to stop paying their dues as of late, and we want to see why that is.
Forza for you. Me and my brothers don't play that game with you. You know that.
I'm trying to think if you don't explain why you're sending us, you ain't gonna be getting another date.
To be honest, I would rather not send you. However, my boys are a bit preoccupied taking care of some more aggressive situations over in the French Quarter. And I believe that you all are more than capable of handling this with minimal issues.
Now, I'm glad to help you out, but I had a little bit of an issue, and I don't have any gear. I mean, I could go back and try to get it, but I don't have anything left to gamble.
What do you need?
Some shoes.
Dot reaches into her handbag and pulls
No.
out.
No.
Hey,
You are not Mary Poppins.
No. No.
It's only half a muffin this time.
Oh,
A muffin in this time of need.
I thought you were pulling out a pair of shoes. I was about to be like,
you also
whoa.
were wearing a pair of shoes.
No.
I cheated over
I don't think
there.
we're even the same size.
I think they cheated me. I think I got cheated, and that's why I lost.
Your shoes.
Yeah, that was the last thing I had before I remembered I had to be here.
So you bet your shoes.
Yeah.
I
And
need
I-
to
Good
know.
pair of shoes is worth their money, so.
I need to know. Were the boys running this game a part of the family or some other outfit?
Some other outfit.
Excellent. That is going on the to-do list.
Not my outfit, I hope. They know better.
Yes, your outfit knows better. That's why I was concerned if it was one of my boys, because they should also know better.
Mine is quite untidy.
This is a good muffin.
Thank you very much. I made them myself.
Really, I want to understand how they're coming out of the bag intact. Truly, you wrapped them very well.
Thank you. I put a lot of effort into it, and it is a very nice handbag with all the, the hard sides actually help keep the muffins from being jostled too much.
Carry a bag myself, so that's good to know.
I kind of bet mine away.
Doctor, we may need to have a chat about your gambling habits if we're going to go into the bayou.
Well, there's nothing to gamble with, it's just y'all, right? Unless you like to play cards.
Oh, I wouldn't dare.
Doctor, I like to play a lot of things.
Really? You should talk about it. Have some time after this?
Maybe. We'll see what Mr. Carolla has to say about what's going on in the bayou.
All right, so full explanation. One of our distilleries out in the bayou, one of our earlier assets, has recently stopped paying their dues to the family. Unfortunately, they have still been making their product and having it shipped in, which brings up another question of who's moving their product for them if it's not the family. And
You mean the product is called alcohol, right?
yes, Dorothy.
I just want to make sure. See, I've heard all these dreadful rumors about these weird artifacts being smuggled into the city. But I didn't think that you would have something to do with that, Mr. Carolla. But
No,
Miss
I don't.
Dorothy, you are also someone I'm going to want to speak to.
I do not normally deal in art or artifacts, so if that's the case, I would need to talk to some of my...
He means me. He needs to talk to me.
I need to see some of those artifacts. I like artifacts.
yeah, Miss Hattie, have you heard anything about this?
Not as much because I've been a little bit distracted.
She eyes her shoeless feet. Oh, I can see that.
You know what? Hattie's just gonna put her cross her legs up on the
Stick
table,
her
with
leg out.
your feet.
So, yes, let me just go ahead and make the Speakeasy also a cat cafe. Let's just move on.
Truly ahead of its time.
Truly.
So, yes, if... I doubt there will be any artifacts of concern, but feel free to help yourselves if there are any on site. I wouldn't say no to you enriching yourselves from those willing to go against the family.
Well, maybe we can get along better than I thought, Mr. Carrara. She kind of like passes her hand to him coyly.
That's always good to hear. Moving on. We know that this outfit is rather small. There's only going to be a handful of people, 5 or 6 on site usually. If there's more, I wouldn't ask you to put yourselves at too much of a danger. But the main goal is to see if you can figure out why they decided to cut their ties in such a fashion, and if possible, to bring them back in the fold. If it is not possible, a warning shot or 2 wouldn't be remiss.
You know, I'm not the most sorted to fisticuffs or any sort of violence.
Carolla, she's right. Pip, I get. Sneaky little guy. The doctor, the housewife. Explain to me why you want me to take them, civilians, into the bayou.
I mean, if you think they'd like muffins, I could go by my house and grab some.
No offense, but I don't think muffins are gonna get us very much progress in a situation like this. I'm with her on this one. Why are they here?
Well, you haven't tried them, because let me tell you, they are the cat's pajamas.
The civilians, as you put them, are a bit more competent than they will. I have faith they will
Confident,
be.
sure. Ready for a gunfight in the swamp.
If you makes you feel better, the gunfight is Plan B.
It's always Plan B, Carolla. Why am I hauling them out there in the first place?
Oh, you don't have to haul me anywhere. I can get out there myself. I've been out there.
I do have a car.
What gives them the expertise to... I don't even know what you're wanting us to go and ask questions as to why distribution is still going on. I get that. Why them?
But why you?
Oh, well, I think she's quite obvious. And no offense, dear. You are quite wonderful, Tiffany, and I think we have fast friends. But you're quite obviously a criminal.
Yeah.
Maybe you think he thinks that someone who is not a criminal can would be the novelty of it. Maybe that would have a little bit of a novelty appeal to the gentleman.
Novelty appeal. Sending someone who's never gotten into a fight outside of grade school, I'm imagining, into the bayou to run down moonshiners.
So who wants to bet that they're going to fight?
I'm sorry?
Who wants to bet that y'all two?
You're breaking up.
So who wants to bet that you two are going to fight?
Me and Miss Dorothy here.
Yes.
I'm not going to fight Miss Dorothy. I have no reason to fight Miss Dorothy.
And I would be greatly appreciative if you don't bet on your newfound friends getting into a fight.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, if there is any fight, I assure you, I'm gonna find something nice and tall to hide behind. I just got my nails done.
Oh, let me see. Oh, those are nice. Where'd you go?
Oh, there's this lovely place in the French Quarter. I could take you there sometime.
Yeah, let's go.
Please tell me why.
Hate to say it, all of you, if I'm not mistaken, have had at least a little experience with some of the weirdness that goes on out here. And none of my boys are available, I'm afraid.
You're sending me.
So, I'm
All right.
sorry, Mr. Carolla, are you implying that there's something more than usually strange about this situation?
Besides the fact that we don't know who's handling their distribution, or getting them their supplies, or keeping the toppers off their tail. Not much goes on in the city that the family doesn't know about.
So they are running artifacts.
Like I don't know, but it's not outside the realm of possibility.
Well, I think it should be a little bit of a fun. I've been ever so bored since Frank passed.
One,
If it
is
helps you, Tiffany, I am willing to give you, let's say, 3 times your usual rate for this.
And we pay half for the next 6 months in dues.
3/4.
Deal.
Glad to have you aboard.
I'll tell Hugo.
Alright.
What's the
Now-
time frame on this? Do we need to go tonight? Do we need to go tomorrow? What?
I would ask you to go tonight, but Hattie needs supplies, so tomorrow would be good. There's a
Miss
bit
Hattie,
of
do you have supplies, or would you like to come by? My brothers and I can outfit you with whatever you might need.
Yeah, either is fine. I'm not going to do any more gambling tonight, so.
there is a bit of a occupational budget for this. So if you need to get anything, just bring back the receipts and I'll be sure to reimburse you. Mechanically, that means any credit checks for purchases for this particular mission will have a bonus of a +5.
Dottie's gonna lean over and whisper to Hattie. That means I can take you to that place tomorrow before we go.
Please do not get your nails done before we go to the bayou. They will get destroyed.
So you're saying maybe we can make it? Oh well, maybe all of us can make it like a little, a little fun time of it when we get back.
Sure. Why not?
Wonderful. She kind of squeezes Tiffany's arm a little bit and winks.
Alright. So with that, your contact, Giovanni, nods. The meal he ordered finally arrives, including Hattie's drink. And he did manage to sneak in a plate of steak and potatoes for Pip.
So Hattie's going to buy stuff on your plates. This is just Hattie.
She's gonna what?
Reach on your plates and grab stuff.
That's, you know what? At this point, I feel like Pip is still trying to figure out why we are here besides Tiffany. Because what has happened is just going right over their head. Like, cannot comprehend, no shoes, housewife, the muffins, how many crumbs are in her bag, first of all. And she's starting to think that maybe instead of steak and potatoes, it's shots that they need.
Well, Hattie's already got her drink.
No.
I don't think you want to be taking shots of 1920s liquor. Just gonna throw that out there.
Probably not. But you know what? I think the time calls for it with the situation they're in.
This is why we might eat the tomb goop. All right.
Please stop bringing up the
Wasn't
tomb
me. It was not me. I thought about it a few minutes ago, but I didn't do it.
But you all pick really good food on your. Just so you know, this is really good.
Before they even eat any of it, it's gonna be gone. Hattie's gonna have eaten it all.
What do you think makes these muffins so addictive?
Cocaine?
I mean,
We're drinking the real Coca-Cola here.
I mean, it was still technically legal back then.
Yep.
And a great medical use. You got ghosts in your blood? Do some cocaine about it.
Yeah, no. Doctors actually really loved cocaine at this time period.
They loved
Like-
a lot of things.
No, yeah, like there was a doctor who did surgery on himself while he was on cocaine and just talked about how great cocaine was. It turns out that was the cocaine talking.
Surprising.
That was the cocaine talking.
Yeah.
We also still use cocaine in modern medicine for nosebleeds.
Yep.
Other things too.
Irony of ironies on that one.
We also use leeches in modern medicine, so really.
Leeches are useful,
Yeah.
Yes,
as are maggots.
And so,
Useful
leeches,
little creatures
maggots.
they are.
they're kept in a big jar and probably like the pharmacy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
everyone thought that they were coming here for some spooky Call of Cthulhu fun. Guess
No,
what,
no.
bitches? This is a history podcast.
Yeah, where
You-
the body horror is the actual medical treatments available in the 1920s.
We will be acting like a study guide for history, medical science, and many, many other things. I will find a way to squeeze them in.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Put my degree to use. Let's do it.
Same.
All
Yeah,
right.
but Hattie's just behaving like she's got no home training or anything. She's just, enjoying your dinners, laying up on people.
Dotty's chatting, chatting, flirting a bit, and listening to any interesting bits of conversation. Is there anything interesting we can overhear from the tables around us?
Let's see if you can find out anything.
I have points in listen.
Me
Yeah, so
too.
let's go ahead and make this a listen check. It's a bit on the harder side, though. So, it gives you half score.
Hey, everyone! First roll!
Oh wait, I need to roll.
We roll for these, by the way. New system.
Yeah.
All right, so the way rolling works in this system is you roll a 1d100,
Mm-hmm.
and you compare it to the score of the requested skill or attribute. If you roll under that value, you succeed. If you roll under the next value down, you succeed greatly. If you roll above it, you fail.
I
If
failed
you-
terribly.
Okay, well, Hattie fails.
I got 96.
I got 40,
That's
and my half is 20. So
Oh, wait, do I compare it to my half or my full?
This is a difficult check. You'll be comparing it to your half score.
Don't forget to
Oh.
add the 20. So,
What?
like, because listen has a base score of 20%.
Yeah, mine's already calculated. It's all good. I didn't pass either.
I'm not trying to listen to other tables. I don't care.
All right.
wait, does it already add on the sheet? Does it already add the 20 on the sheet?
Yeah.
The sheet, I believe, yes, it auto calculates.
I don't.
Wait,
mine
no,
didn't.
no.
Not
No,
at
no,
20.
no. The base 20, no. Yeah,
Yeah.
Base 20 now.
So whatever it is, add 20. If you haven't
My
already.
roll or to my number?
To your number.
All right. So let's take a look and see where we're at. I have your thing up here. How many points did you put into your lesson when you did your sheet, Jamie?
Me?
A bunch. I don't.
I have your sheet open right now. Your initial score is a 40. Did
Okay.
you, when you put that in, did you add the 20 already, or was that just the 40 points you put into the lesson?
That's what I put in.
Okay. So your lesson is actually a 60 total, which means your
Okay.
half score would be a 30.
I still fail, but okay. Because I got 43.
No, you succeeded because you rolled under, right?
No.
Oh,
You didn't
okay.
roll under.
Because it was 30.
That's where I'm losing. Okay.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, no, you don't hear any nifty little gossip going on this time around. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there is a mechanic where you could push a check, but I would recommend against that for the first check right now.
I think Tiffany spends a little time just staring at Carolla like, why me? Why? I thought we were friends.
And like friends do, he is pointedly not making eye contact.
Uh-huh.
He's just gonna cozy right up to Tiffany and... So, what kind of crime do you do?
Ma'am, do not take this the wrong way, but, don't ask me that out loud ever again in a public place.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. I just assumed that because, this is already a sort of illegal place.
Take this
where
the
we
wrong
already discussed crime.
very loudly, and I have a reputation.
Oh, of course. I'm very sorry. She takes a sip of her lemonade. That's all she's drinking tonight.
Okay, just lemonade? Okay.
Just lemonade.
So, does anybody have any more questions for Giovanni, or can we advance the scene?
What's the name of the group we're going after? Which family is this?
It's a small moonshining outfit. The McCarthy's is the family name.
Spell that.
McCarthy.
Okay.
McCarthy.
Pip does have a question for him before we progress, and that is, when this is done, where does that put us? Are we square?
Well, you might be.
Fine.
Hattie, on the other hand, might still have some outstanding dues.
Yeah, probably.
That's, as long as we're square, that's all I care about. One and done, I'm out.
If you're ever looking for work, Pip, you know where to find me.
We'll see.
All right. So, with that, I take it you enjoy your meals, you have some light conversations, and then you go your separate ways to get ready for this particular investigation. And yeah, like I said, if you need to go out and you have some time, if you need to go out and buy some last minute equipment or gear or shoes, you do have a temporary bonus to your credit scores. If you can, justify explain your purchases as helpful to this operation.
Shoes are helpful, right?
Shoes are very helpful. And would it make sense that I don't really need to buy anything? I probably have what I need already, being who I am.
Within reason. For example, some shoes for Hattie. Yeah, that's within reason.
Okay, we're gonna get you some waders, some boots.
Yeah.
If you're trying to buy Hattie like another gun or something, I'm gonna have to actually make a credit check.
I'm not arming the good doctor. The good doctor can arm herself.
No gun for me?
No gun for you, honey.
You don't even
technically you could try. So let's take a look and see where your credit score would be falling as of right now.
30.
It's not bad. So it would be a rather hard check to get your hands on something, but it's theoretically possible for you to afford it.
Okay. Do you know how to shoot? Do you know how to shoot?
I'm looking on her sheet now to see if she knows. Is that on the sheet?
Firearm?
Yeah,
firearms is on the sheet. And given what I know how you did your sheet now, that means you put 20 points into your firearms and 25 into your shotgun, into your rifles. So that's
I'll try and buy her again.
Hmm?
I'll try and get her again.
Okay.
Just D100 and I get a +5, so that would I have to roll under a 35? Is that what I'm doing?
Given the time frame and your connections, yes, it would be a 35.
I rolled a 16.
Gun
No.
time.
I rolled 19. And then I rolled 19. With my blood spatter dice.
Oh, fun times already. Okay. Alright. So
I'm just gonna get her a pistol.
So yeah, she just like needs like something more appropriate than what she had. So and like something to write with the weapon. What else would an archaeologist have? I mean, an anthropologist have?
Notebook.
Yeah, notebook.
Rubber boots.
Yeah.
Who's
I mean, it is Louisiana. That's what everybody needs.
Everybody has them probably.
Yeah. But
she's gonna need like clothes that aren't a red dress, otherwise the mosquitoes are going to get you.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just like a basic.
Yeah.
Out.
Okay.
How tall are you? Because Tiff is kind of short.
Kind of average height.
Okay, so you're taller than me. Cause
Everybody put their lowest roll in size.
yeah. Hell yeah, I did. Intelligence and willpower were a 90 and an 85. Like
I'm walking around with 45 size, I swear.
40.
Oh,
a teeny. You're taller than me.
wait, hold on. I might be 42. No, I did 45. I did 45.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will suggest to everybody that, well, I might just raid one of my brother's closets and, pull something out that will fit her.
You have
Huh?
Now I know this is scandalous for me, but we appear to be much the same size. Do you have any gentleman's attire that would fit me as well?
Sure.
Thank you very much, Miss Tiffany. I'll bring you an extra muffin tomorrow.
Alright. So, unless there's something somebody would like to do before we move on, we're going to fast forward to the following evening. Yes.
Would let Hugo know what Carolla's asked me to do and the situation with dues and triple my rate. And he didn't say we had to complete the job to earn those 3/4 off the 6 months of dues. So even if I mess this, he agreed to it.
Yes, that may or may not in fact be the case.
Mm-hmm.
But moving right along, so Hugo knows of the deal and all of that. I should mention that before you go, Giovanni does give you directions as well as a general layout, as far as he's aware of where the moonshiners operate out of.
Do we have a boat that we can use?
I got downriver somehow.
Yes, there are boats available. They may not be directly in your possession, but you have some boats available to you in one way or another, even if they might technically belong to Tiffany's brothers or Hugo.
I tried to get Frank to buy us a boat.
Hugo is my brother. No. Hugo is my brother, so.
All right. Duly noted. Okay. So, you make your way via Hugo's boat down river. Find your way not too far away from where you need to be. It's a bit in the woods, not many avenues of access. Not close to shore, not visible if you don't know where you're looking for. But it's not that big of a building either. Looks like a barn that may or may not have been built a century ago that's seen some maintenance. Slightly overgrown, but given from where you can see the piles of freshly cut wood and the smoke coming out of a hastily constructed chimney, it's still in use. But you don't see anybody outside. I would like to point out that it is, by the time you get there, late afternoon. The sun's starting to set, but you still have daylight to work with. So, what do you all do?
I have an idea. Well, look, we all know that I'm not going to be any good in a fight. So if we want to try talking to them first, well, I am quite good at talking. You might have noticed.
Die.
No.
We don't talk to these people. Well, let me rephrase. You should not talk to these people, and that is not an aspersion against you, ma'am. That is because they're more likely to shoot you because they don't know you.
Well, you see, I thought of that, and
No.
She pulls out.
No.
She has like a duffel bag and pulls out a Bible.
Miss Dottie, let me be very clear to you. The McCarthys are good Irish Catholics, and if you pull out a Bible to convert them, they are even more likely to shoot you.
No, oh dear, I wouldn't think of that. I just wanted to say that, you know,
Miss Dottie,
make sure that
these are very intelligent ideas. I'm not discounting them at all. I'm just trying to tell you why they're gonna get you killed.
You are aware those Bibles are different.
Yeah.
yes, of course.
Catholics don't use the King James Version.
I don't know what version I would have.
Probably the King.
Hang on.
No.
Give me a
no.
luck check.
Who?
Just a regular D100.
You're comparing it against your luck score.
This is probably, I'd say there's like a 50% chance it's a Gideon's Bible her husband stole from a hotel. $14.
Oh.
And so I actually rolled really well that time. My luck is 55.
Damn.
I probably have a Catholic Bible.
Damn.
Not just a Catholic Bible. You have a Roman Catholic Bible.
Oh, damn.
Well, I'll just say that, you know, I was passing through the bayou and I saw that they're fire and I thought these might be
Miss
some
Dottie,
lonely
you
people.
don't just pass through this section of bayou without somebody leading you here. I know this is exciting for you, but please let me and Pip lead the way.
Oh, please, just let me try. I'm much more charming than you might
promise
think.
if we find people who haven't been summoned by this conversation at volume as it is, then I will allow you to speak to them. But until then, please let us take the lead.
Well,
I'm
I
trying not to be
suppose-
unreasonable, but I absolutely will become unreasonable.
suppose, but really, I think we should.
At
I
this
do think
moment-
we should try talking to them and being
You
like
hear a small cough behind you. Speaking of being unreasonable,
Hi there.
hi there. So, standing behind you is 3 gentlemen of middle age, of clear Irish descent, all armed with shotguns. 2 of them are currently not pointed at you, but the third, the one on the right, does have it raised and at the ready. The one speaking is the one in the middle, the oldest of the 3, if judging by his salt and pepper hair. They're all of fairly decent build. They seem to be upstanding gentlemen. They seem remarkably clean for how far out in the woods they are. And bright-eyed, and not too happy to see you.
McCarthy.
should we find some
Tiffany?
good Catholics out here?
Did I owe you something? That I don't think I. And he starts like looking.
She's gonna. Dottie is gonna step on Hattie's foot. Can I try and do this subtly?
Let's see. Trying to do. Yes, you can do it subtly.
Okay.
I'm not going to ask you to make a check. You do it subtly enough.
See, told you, Miss Tiffany, that there were some good Catholics out here.
Yeah, I'm one of them. McCarthy, Carolla wants to know what the fuck you're up to. So what are you doing out here? Why was I summoned and then sent out here? I don't like coming out here.
Oh, please excuse her. I know you might have a prior acquaintance, but she is rather grumpy. Gonna reach down into the duffel bag again and pull
And
out.
as you're reaching down into your duffel bag, all 3 guns are now pointed at you.
Oh, I'm very
Are-
sorry.
Don't move a muscle, Dottie. Just stop talking, please, for the love of all that is holy.
Want to take the bag from Dot. I just want to
I
no.
will help you take the bag from Dot. Mr. McCarthy.
When you take the bag, she lets you take the bag.
Despite the enthusiasm of my acquaintance here, we have been sent out here. Please tell me why I have been sent out here.
I have a muffin.
Well,
Muffins later.
I mean, the eldest McCarthy just haws a bit. I mean, there's no harm in telling you. We found a better deal. So, we're working with someone else. Simple as that.
Oh,
Well, the
how
Coles
much
have
better?
Oh, so much better.
No, seriously, how much better?
Well,
You know
let's-
Hugo runs the numbers every week. Like, I gotta know.
Well, let's put it like this. If the Carolla's wallet was a lake, our benefactors have pockets closer to an ocean.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear things are going so well for you.
Mm.
Now,
Can I
will
just
admit-
try and charm them?
I will admit, working for some Yankees out of state is a bit of a stretch, but they make it work.
Yankees. How far north?
Hmm. Hey, Ron, how far north did they say? And the one who had the gun pointed at first, the one on the far right side, says, I think they set up in Maine some way.
Maine.
Maine.
Oh, that is a long way.
what are you doing dealing with some white people out of Maine that have no connection to any other family? That's Maine. There ain't nothing up there but bears, moose, and woods.
My uncle.
And apparently some very smart people with their recipes are to be judged by.
Recipes? Y'all changing your product?
Yeah, only a little.
Huh.
Products coming out pretty good too.
You know I gotta tell him this.
Well,
And you know he knows that if I don't come back out of here, you're not just dealing with Carolla, you're dealing with my brothers. Come on.
Now, this might be a bit of a surprise, but I'm not too worried about your brother at the moment. So,
What?
all right. Oh, don't you worry, you'll find that out soon enough. But first things first, we know you're armed. Drop them and come along.
He just went into protect mode. Which one of my brothers, McCarthy?
Hugo, the other one, doesn't really matter.
Is it you or is it your new benefactors?
My new benefactors are a bit invested in protecting their assets, as you could say. Now, I won't ask again. Drop your weapons and come along.
I'll drop the shotgun, but can I try and shoot this motherfucker?
Can I do like a general charm check to try and chill everyone the fuck down?
No, This is happening.
Okay, so you want to shoot him and drop your gun, right?
The shotgun, but I also have a handgun. To make like I'm complying with the bigger, more obvious weapon, pull out the handgun.
And
Okay.
can I clock this? Can any of us catch her intention?
I'm going to say this is going to happen a bit too quickly for you to really do anything to stop her. That being said, it is going to be a very hard check, so you're going to be rolling against your 5th score for the shot. I'm sorry.
A 12, a 5th score would be like, okay, sure, that's fine. Because I would add the base score from handguns of 20% to that, so it'd make it a 22. I got to roll under a 22.
Okay.
Go big or go home. Session 1.
Let's talk about
Oh, no. 88.
Nope.
Not only no, but hell no.
So you drop your shotgun, you draw your pistol, you aim, you fire, and the shot goes wide.
That's fine.
The McCarthy's look at you. And he just says, you shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't have threatened my fucking brother. No.
And that's the last thing you say before you take a shotgun right butt to the face.
Do I go down? Do I make a check for that? Like,
I am going to ask you to give me a Constitution check.
just with my regular number?
I'm going to say half score.
Okay. Just didn't make a 37. I rolled a 40.
Yeah, honestly.
And you are down for the count.
That's fine.
So the elder McCarthy is going to take a look at the other three of you, and he's going to say, "Hey, do I need to repeat myself, or are we going to have to do this the hard way?"
I was just going to ask if you play cards.
Miss Hattie, we just got you those shoes.
I know, but they look like they could be good card players, and I can't help.
That's the problem with you,
Both
darling.
of you?
Look,
talk.
I just came out. I just came out here for some lively conversation. I'm just, I'm new to the area. You might be able to tell from my accent. So,
But you brought muffins, right?
oh, of course I brought muffins. What do you think I was getting for? She reaches down into the discarded bag and pulls out a huge tin.
Please, can I have a muffin before we go on? I'm so hungry, please.
Offer to the guest first. Pardon me, Mrs.
Okay, sorry, I don't have any.
Poor Mrs. McCarthy. I am so sorry for her. She's just a bit of a spitfire, isn't she? I did not know she was going to do this. So please, will you have a muffin? And we can all just calm down a little bit.
All right. Let's see.
Would this be charm or?
Yes, it would be charm, but given the level of hostility, it is going to be a very difficult check. So against your fifth. Yes.
Okay. So I have to get a 27 or below. Come on, babies. Come on. 32!
So instead of being polite, they just yank your bag, close it up, and toss it in with the pile of Tiffany's weapons.
Do they also take a muffin?
No.
But do they play cards?
They haven't told you yet. I will hold the muffin tray over the tin, so Hattie can take one.
So with that established, they escort you all into the barn-like shack that they are operating and lead you into what appears to be a stone cellar. It is dark, cold, wet, smelling of mildew and hops.
Okay, so they took my duffel bag. Do they also take my handbag?
Yes, they took both your bags.
Okay.
You have no bags. No more.
Did they take... Am I still holding the tin of muffins?
You are still holding the tin of muffins.
Okay.
How many muffins are on that tin? Like how many?
There's a full dozen, man.
Not anymore. You gave like 2 away, right? So
I gave 1 away because these rude motherfuckers wouldn't take one.
Okay, we just had to. I had to do like a muffin count just to make sure.
There's 11 muffins.
11 muffins.
I wish that we could have like a muffin counter in the corner, and every time someone eats a muffin, the muffin counter goes up by 1.
Or down.
It goes up, and then we celebrate when someone has eaten the 100th muffin.
Well, I'm hungry, so.
Well, yeah. Moving right along. Before they leave,
The keeper.
they take all your visible weapons. So.
Do they take my cane?
They are going to treat it as a weapon and take it. Yes.
A good idea for them. Okay.
Do they search our persons?
You know what? One person, give me a luck check against your 5th score.
Not me anymore, hon.
Not me.
Wait.
I rolled a 40 for luck.
I have a 45 for luck. It's not me.
Well, my luck is actually decent, so... what's your luck, Hattie?
I think it's like 50. Let me look and see.
Mine's
We-
55, so...
We rolled so good on luck, guys.
Look,
We're a bunch
60.
of short
Was it
ladies
60?
who are
Yeah.
unlucky.
How do
So
you roll? How do you roll?
14.
So that is going to be a no. Your fifth score would be a 12.
12. Damn.
So yes, they do a quick patch search and take all weapons they find.
Can I do a sleight of hand to hide my pocket knife?
Ooh.
Sure. Get your half score because they are actively searching.
Now, I think that Dottie is really rather distressed by these rough gentlemen. Can I have a minor fit of hysterics to try and discourage them from touching me?
Sure, I'm just trying to think if I should make that a check or... And if I do make it a check, what do I make it? Sure. It would be against... I'm gonna make it a charm. I'm stretching the definition there a bit, but yeah, I'm gonna make it a charm check against your half score.
All right. So pushing it is redoing it, right?
So, checking the book. Let's see.
Yes.
Push it real good. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, can I push it by just... My Frank would never allow this. Get me off me. You won't even have a muffin.
I will believe you can actually spend your luck to try and make up the difference instead.
Oh, I thought I'd rolled way worse than I had. 40. Actually, I make it.
Oh.
I was looking at my die wrong. I thought I was rolling 70, but my half charm is 45. So I just squeak by there.
Okay, so you're good then.
All right.
All right. So yes, your momentary hysterics has put them off from checking you more thoroughly.
Yeah,
So
no,
if
I pulled that. I'm pulling out all the. I thought you were good Catholic boys. Yeah, no, she, and then she goes, oh, I'm so sorry. This is just such a stressful situation. You understand? And she's just gonna kind of, I'm so sorry for making such a scene.
All right. I believe, Pip, you were trying to hide your pocket knife via a sleight of hand check.
No.
How bad?
Bad. I've rolled an 80.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
I don't suppose there's no way that I can do something akin to the help action where my hysterics have distracted the person searching Pip, searching them.
I mean, if you had rolled a crit, I would have given you that.
Sorry, can't blame me for trying. All right.
And just so everybody's familiar, what happens when you roll a 1 in the system is when you crit.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
He's not trying to hide anything. Could she just be completely
that being
open?
said, on the flip side, regardless of whatever your score is, if you roll 100, that's a failure.
I fixed my scores, okay?
I know you fixed your scores.
For those of you playing along, Tiffany,
math good.
you have 120% chance to shoot somebody.
I did. Don't anymore, obviously. I don't read good and I don't math good.
That's why you're team crime.
But yeah, after you have been searched as well as they are and escorted into the cellar, Tiffany, you're unceremoniously also tossed into the cellar.
I do want to point out that whoever patted Pip down did realize that it is not a young boy, and she did slap his hand away. Cause
good girl.
Yeah, he looks at you, but he's just going to not say anything. It's like, I'm not paid enough, and move on with his life.
How do you wink at whoever pats her down?
Yes.
That one also does the just look at you, shakes his head, and just says, I'm not paid enough, and moves on with his life. But for a completely different reason. But yes, like I said, you do find yourself in a cold, dark, dank cellar full of barrels of hops and other materials, and a flooded corner.
like how flooded?
It's Louisiana, so I'm assuming standing water.
Gross.
What else? Can I see anything else in the room?
There's not much really in the room. There's some boxes, like I said, crates and barrels of hops and other items. But if you want a more thorough search, anybody willing can give me a... I believe the most accurate skill would be spot hidden.
Okay. What am I rolling this against?
So
Our
you're rolling
regular?
Yes, your regular score.
I got a 9. And my hidden is, I know the 9 is good because I have a pretty high. Well, my regular is 60.
Yeah. Yeah, you that's like 3 degrees of success there. So, you look around the room, you see that most of this stuff seems to have not been really moved or dealt with for the past few months, if judging by the dust that's built up on them. There's a few crates that are a bit more recent towards the front of the area. However, what catches your eye is that there seems to be some movement in the flooded corner underneath the water. And it does not look like it's being caused by wind.
Am I kind?
Of that note, with Tiffany being unconscious, I would like to roll first aid to see if I can use like some kind of like ammonia or something to shove up her nose and wake her up. While she's doing this, because there's something in the water, which I don't know.
Okay,
But
go
I
ahead
know.
and give me that first aid check. And it will be against your regular.
Right.
So I completely flubbed my spot hidden, but so then just obviously, is there any way out of here other than the door?
What did you roll?
Rolled
No.
a 70. But I didn't even roll. I didn't even roll the 10 dice because my max is a 70. So I failed.
Wait, if you meet it, do you not?
If you meet, you succeed.
Oh, okay. No, I rolled 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
Still sleeping.
I'm gonna retire this dice because that's 2 really high rolls, and I can't be doing this. Can't be doing that.
That's
Also,
self-care.
that being said, Hattie, make sure you denote that your success on the spot hidden check, because at the end of session, there will be what is called an improvement check. So if that succeeds, your spot hidden may actually improve because of your success.
Does
Okay.
that mean my luck might improve because of my
No.
success? No. Oh, okay.
No, just
but
go.
you're trying.
So, for everybody listening in, the way this works is during a session, if you make a successful skill check, doesn't matter how many times you make a successful skill check on that skill, you should note that you have succeeded with that skill. At the end of session, you make an improvement check where you'll roll a 1d100. If you roll above your current score, the improvement check goes, where you'll roll a 1d10 and increase your score by that value.
so the credit rating score, or like the credit rating check I rolled earlier, would that count, or
That will
is it?
count, yes. Actually, no. Credit score does not count. Credit score is a
That's what-
bit different. That being
Yes,
said,
that's-
given the fact that you're getting paid triple your usual rate, I'm fairly sure your credit score is going to go up at the end of this arc anyways.
So Hattie's going to let them know that there's something in the water before she goes to check and see what it is.
What do you mean there's something in the water?
You don't
Like-
see it. There's
Do I need a roll to see it?
Now that it's being pointed out to you, no. You do also see the movement in the water. Hattie, as you approach, you see that this pool of water is not so much a pool as it seems that the floor here has collapsed into some sort of underground tunnel system that is fully flooded.
nobody has a today.
Has a what?
A rope. So I got tied around my waist and try to jump down and see what's down there.
Or we could try the door to not go that way.
I put nothing into swim.
I mean, that's a play. You could put nothing into swim. Living in Louisiana
Try
around the
that.
Mississippi River.
I also did not put
Also
anything in
good.
swim.
Me either.
I did put something. I think I put something in the swim.
He said our credit rating would go up at the end of this arc, assuming we all survive not being able to really swim in an arc.
Assuming we survive. I'm
Okay, so-
already unconscious.
That. Okay. Dot is gonna take a bobby pin out of her hair and attempt to pick the lock on the door. I assume they locked us in.
They did. However, the way they led you down here was through the cellar doors on the outside of the building. The lock is on the other side of that said door. However, there is another door. I should have mentioned this earlier. There is another door on the opposite wall, which is about, say, 30 yards away from the water that leads
30
into-
yards?
Yes, it is a big
Big
basement.
room. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
so stressed.
This basement is bigger than my apartment, and I'm upset.
this is
You better-
yeah. You built a basement in Louisiana. No wonder it's flooded.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah.
it's got something under there. I want to see what it is.
I'm unconscious.
Can I try again to unconscious her or consciously Never mind. I would like to try and wake her up.
Reconscious. You would like to reconscious.
I'd like to bring consciousness back. I'm so sorry. I'm stressed.
Yes.
Okay.
You can try again.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a +5 on your score because
Thank
of your
you.
previous attempt.
Okay. God. I got a 17 plus. Yeah, 17. It's fine. You're good.
You are groggy, but you are awake.
All right.
Motherfuckers.
So, seeing that Hattie is intent on poking something in the water in Louisiana, in the bayou, Dot is going to sigh and say, "Please look away, folks," and pull up her dress and pull out her derringer that was strapped to her thigh.
Okay.
And pointed at the water.
So I'm laying on the ground and I look up and I'm like, okay. We got a gun. All right.
Well, you know, I've been living alone here for 2 years. A lady has to protect herself.
You know,
Gun.
Dottie, I do like you. Hold on to that. Where the fuck are we? Why is it so
Basement.
dark?
Basement.
Well, because you
Basement.
wouldn't play nice like I suggested. They knocked us down, searched your stall, and we were trapped in a basement. Now, I could try and shoot the lockout of the basement door as it leads to the outside, but I don't think the caliber on this gun is big enough to do it.
No,
There's
it ain't.
something moving in the water there, and then there's also another door. I'm afraid I'm from Washington. I'm not a very good swimmer.
We're going for door number 2, I assume.
Well,
Ladies.
Well, there's water underneath of here.
Why would we get in the water, Hattie?
So-
I gotta see what it is.
Exactly. There's something in it, like a gator or a snake or any other kind of thing in this swamp that could eat you.
I have to admit, I'm not very woods-wise, but I do think that you're not going to want to deal with whatever's there. And Dottie is fully pistol grip, pointing her Derringer pistol at the water. Please get away from there, Hattie dear. I'll give you an extra muffin.
Just let me look, figure out what this is without putting my hand in it. Just let me get one more look.
Can
Okay,
I
darling.
look at the other door and see if it's locked?
Yes, you can take a look at the other door to see if it's locked. It is in fact locked.
Can I see anything else about what's in the water other than just the glitch that I saw earlier?
So you're right next to the water. You do see that the floor has collapsed into a cave system that is fully flooded. I should mention this. The cave system seems to be deep enough that if you were to go down in there, the first level will get you to about shoulder deep if you were to jump into that water. And
Can
it
I-
slopes down.
Can I jump in?
You can.
Oh my god.
Before you make this decision, however, you do see in the dark waters under there that there is something moving and shiny.
Okay,
No.
Okay. am I completely misremembering session 0?
Yeah, she's not going to jump in if she sees that.
Okay, good.
Aren't you the one person who said, please don't kill my character?
Curious. She's so curious.
Okay, if you don't want your character to die, you have to not make them suicidal.
I know, she's just so curious.
You created a curious character in a Call of Cthulhu game and don't want them to die.
That makes it a mutually exclusive thing.
No, well, okay, this is what happened. She's about to do that. Like, you see her taking the waiter off to jump in.
Are you?
He remembers nothing.
Hattie?
Oh, muffin?
Miss Hattie, are you Catholic? That's the only Bible I got.
You got muffins, you said? I want a
Pip
muffin.
kid, are you any good with locks?
Yes.
Okay, can you please come take a look at this door?
Yes.
Oh, I will,
Can I have a muffin? I heard her say muffins.
if you promise not to jump in the water, I will give you a muffin.
Okay.
You promise.
Yeah, I promise. And she like sure she was not the one who steps away from
Okay.
water because.
Okay, then Dottie will hand her, and she'll pull up the parchment paper that's sitting underneath the muffins, and there is her set of lockpicks.
I have a set. It's okay.
Okay then.
But
And she'll tuck
we're
them down.
prepared if we lose these, so good to have a
Alright.
backup.
These muffins are good.
So, Hattie, as you're munching on that muffin, I'm going to ask you to give me a power check.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Please be a good check. Oh.
It is against your normal score.
Okay, I got 43, and my normal score is. What's that on
A
top of this?
60.
Okay.
Your
So
normal score
this-
is a 60. So
Okay.
you're good. You feel a faint, let's say, compulsion to want to go into that water, but you shake it off relatively quickly.
It's because I have the muffin.
The muffin did help.
I honestly think that eventually these muffins should give some sort of bonus to checks.
Honestly,
I like sanity check bonus because the muffins just ground you in reality.
What does Pip need to do to roll to unlock the other door?
Okay, I believe you'll be
Because
using.
that's what I'm focused on.
Pip, I'm taking you're using Dottie's hairpin from before to try and lockpick? Or is Dottie trying to do that? Which one are you trying to do?
I was trying to do that. And
Wait.
then I remembered I had actual lockpicks. But no, Pip apparently managed to keep their own lockpicks.
it's probably like in my shoe.
Okay.
See, this is why it's important to have shoes.
Very true. Shoes and muffins, obvious survival keys.
Well, I mean, if you gamble them away.
But what? You don't bet your shoes when you gamble. If you get that far, you should stop.
Yeah, probably. But
You should have
sometimes.
stopped a long time ago.
You know,
What do I need to roll?
I begin to think that Miss Hattie might have a bit of a gambling problem.
Roll your locksmith.
Okay.
At least I still had everything else that I had.
I rolled another 70. My locksmith is 61. How did I roll a 70?
So
Get
once
rid of-
again, you could try and push it.
I'm gonna push
However-
it. I'm pushing it.
However, before you commit to pushing it, if you fail the second attempt, you will lose your lockpicks.
We have
Or you could burn your luck to make up the difference.
That's a lot of luck. That's like, how much luck? That's like 9 luck.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Lot.
I'd rather lose the lockpicks and buy them later, because we gotta go.
I do have my set of lockpicks, so
and
and
have-
hat, and hat pins should have.
Yeah,
gone to
so
that.
we
Hat
have a
pins should
backup
go.
there. I don't have backup luck, and my luck's not above 50, so
yeah.
with my current luck,
Pushing it. Push it.
I'm
real.
pushing it. I'm pushing it.
Push it real good.
I have my third dice because I'm retiring the other one. I'm done. I can't do this. I have my. All right, so pushing it. Is that still regular or half?
That, let me double check the notes on pushing.
I literally have so many D10s sitting on my desk waiting for them all to fail me.
You should also set up a dice throne, in case they
haven't-
don't fail you. Like, they need to
I have
reward
a dice throne and I have a dice timeout, so.
that's a good system.
My dice timeout has a little dunce cap on a chair.
Wait, I'm rolling like a D100 and a D10 for these, right?
Yeah.
Entire
Okay.
one in the D10.
Okay, just making sure.
All right. So no, it would still be against the normal.
Great.
Just pushing it comes with extra consequences if you fail.
Got
Put
it.
some flair
All right.
into it.
All right, that's 20 or 50. Either way, it's a success and a 0. So it's 20. Yeah, it was kind of like on the.
All
Yeah.
right.
So
So
we're good.
you unlock the door. It
Okay.
creaks open, leading into the barn-like shack on upstairs above you.
Great.
It comes to your attention that the interior of this barn has seen far more maintenance and renovation than the outside. You are immediately led into a small, clean but cluttered room. It is along the walls are shelves. One wall is filled with empty bottles, all covered and sealed with a cloth-like lid, held in place by a ring of wax. Along the wall next to the door is a set of leather aprons, welding masks, and leather gloves. What is surprising is you do not see any other welding equipment, nor any spare metal. Along another wall, the shelves are filled with what appears to be similar jars to before, but they are filled with this milky, translucent liquid.
And they are
Is
also
this the
sealed?
tomb goop?
This is not the tomb goop.
Is it goop?
Another thing of note is the lids on these jars, while still sealed with cloth and wax, you can see 2 distinct puncture holes in the lid.
Snake venom.
Mm-hmm.
Can I smell one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and make sure it's actually snakes. If I can tell from the puncture marks.
Oh god, it better not be spiders.
Well,
Yeah.
Uh,
There's
let's
bigger
see.
things than spiders in these swamps.
I would say it would be an appraise check, and
Ooh.
you would be.
I just looked at my appraise score, which I have no points in, so it would be
A 5. Yeah.
5.
Can I assist with a medicine check for knowledge of snake venom?
I have made some bad errors in my...
Yes. I will. Actually, I'll rearrange it. It would be a medicine check for regular, appraise for hard.
I'm
Check.
screwed either way. I might as well roll for the appraise. Oh, that fell off the table. Okay. No. No, it's an 80.
I'll also tack on natural world, would also be a normal check. If anybody else wants to make a check with that.
I'm just
Roll
eating.
I've come to realize I made some mistakes in how I allocated my points.
I'm gonna
Do
check
it.
with medicine.
I'm gonna eat my muffin.
I was 2 points off. I got a 43.
Oh,
Did not succeed.
I mean, spreading your luck's still a possibility.
No.
no.
Can I actually, while they're doing that, can I attempt to relock? Can I relock the door behind us?
Yes.
Alright.
You should ask if we can do that because yes.
I'm going to be taking a jar of each and sticking them in Dottie's bag.
Okay.
Dottie doesn't
Well,
have
you
her
all-
bag.
Oh,
Unless
that's
it's,
right.
unless it's
Yeah.
outside there or somewhere.
No, it's not in that room.
Damn it. Alright.
Yeah, unfortunately, these guys are smart enough not to put yourself in the next room over from their captives.
Well, 5 then. Can I still lock the door?
Yes, you can still lock the door behind you.
The jars of what I would still like to take 2 jars of the moonshine and 1 jar of the venom if I can, please.
There's no moonshine in this room. It's just the venom.
What's in the other? You said there were You said there was. Oh, they're empty. So it's only venom. Okay.
Here, Dot will, everyone take a muffin.
No, I'm just gonna carry it. I'm gonna carry one jar of.
But I have the tin.
No, Dottie, hold on to the muffins. We may be out here for a while.
Oh, that's fair.
All right. Speaking of a while, we are coming up on the 2-hour mark. How is everybody feeling?
Let my dog out.
Alright.
Yeah, I would like to have a conversation with the porcelain gods.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick, let's say, 10-15 minute break. And we'll be right back. I hope everybody's having fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I am.
This is going exactly as well as I thought it was going to.
I'm just Hattie being, no, well. Lainey, I love it. Does the irony of please don't kill my character. Okay,
Coming.
I'm gonna jump into the swamp water with a mysterious creature.
I love
Okay,
it.
listen, her flaw, like.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh, excuse me.
All right. And we are back. Welcome back, everyone. So a quick recap for those of you just joining us. Our intrepid crew has gone together under the illustrious orders of their shared mafia contact, Giovanni, who...
Your boyfriend.
Yes, it may or may not have some very personal connections with a large portion of the party. They are investigating a rather shady moonshining business out in the back countries of Louisiana in the early 1920s. They arrived and almost immediately got caught.
But we weren't sneaking. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No.
We were being loud.
No, we?
I object to these aspersions cast upon my character.
Nevertheless, they have been thrown into the cellar, gotten to know each other a little bit more, woken up the one person who got knocked the F out, and avoided the temptations of curiosity and made their way out of the cellar and are now inside the building proper. They have discovered a rather disturbingly large collection of snake venom, and that's where we left off. So let's pick it back up right then and there. So there is another door leading out of this room. Right
Just
next.
one? Oh, sorry.
There's the door leading to the basement that you just left, and then there's a door leading into the building further that is right next to the pegs holding the aprons and welding masks.
Can Dot press her ear against the door and listen for sounds outside?
Give me a listen check, just against your regular score.
I'm taking aprons off and putting them over Pip and Hattie.
Oh, yeah, baby, 27.
I take it that is a rather resounding success.
Yeah, my listen's a 60.
Okay. So, beyond the door, you can hear the sounds of a fire burning, people shuffling about.
How close?
Not too close. Like, there's a bit of distance between the door and them. What is interesting, however, is you do hear the sounds of boiling liquids that garble their speech ever so slightly. But given that your 27 counts as a second degree of success because you managed to get under your half score as well, you do make out a little bit of some dialogue. It sounds like there's about 3 people speaking. One of them does sound vaguely like the elder McCarthy that you had a pleasant conversation with earlier. As he is talking, it sounds like he's more or less berating his underlings and trying to figure out just how you guys got out here. It does eventually break down in a frustrated sigh as he says a very peculiar statement. All right. Look, just make sure they don't go anywhere. After Scales has his meal, we can get another milk run in, and we should have enough to see us through the year.
I repeat that to the rest of the group. I said, get over here. And I walk over and I will, not whispering, because whisper carries, but sotto voce, tell it to... She's gonna look and, like, make mental stock of the party. Almost jumped in the water. Tried to get in a gunfight. Literal child. She's gonna go with the literal child. Who is the one person that hasn't tried to do something idiotic yet.
Fair. How many sets of welding masks and aprons and stuff are there?
There are 4 in total.
Let's dress up.
Okay, now she's gonna talk to the gunfighter. Look, there's 3 of them in the next room, and I heard them say, what did I hear them say again? Something has their meal?
Scales.
When Scales gets his meal, we should be able to get another milk run in and be good for the rest of the year.
With Scales? There's something called Scales. I don't know where it is. I bet it's what's in the dungeon.
Well,
whatever.
Oh yeah, we would have been a snack, wouldn't we?
Yes. And I glare, and she glares at Hattie.
And be nice. The lady's having a rough day. All right.
Fair enough. Okay, listen. Got a plan.
I have one too. What's yours?
Well, for starters, if you're very good, I'm going to give you my gun.
I'm very good.
Oh, I bet you are.
Miss
I bet
Dottie.
you are, sweetheart. But what I mean right now is, will you trust me to follow my lead this time? Because your
How
try
about you
was-
listen to my plan first, and then we'll make that decision.
Your
Because
first one went so well.
my brothers are everything. Okay, now listen. They're gonna come in here. We load up with these aprons and these welding masks and these gloves, and when they come in here, we pelt them with jars of venom, and then we walk right out.
Another plan, but I think we take the fight to them. They won't be expecting it. Pip can open the door. You got the gun.
We got
Me
the
and
gun.
Me and
We
Hattie
also
can-
need to protect ourselves because this venom, whatever Scales is, that's a lot of venom. That would be the
Fair
biggest
enough.
snake I've ever seen.
Fair enough. Miss Hattie, do you have a good throwing arm?
No.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
think the splash damage on this stuff would be more than enough.
Wait, I got a better idea. You think this stuff is good enough to get through that lock on the outside of the
No.
cellar door?
No,
Or go through
it's
the
not
window?
acid. It's venom.
Can't blame me for trying. All right
Yeah.
then.
Blaming you for trying. I'm just
Do I see
reminding you.
any other weapons in the room?
I'm putting an apron and gloves on.
Like anything for handling giant snakes?
There does seem to be a rather sturdy-looking polearm with what looks like a loop of steel cable on the tip of it.
Like
And
a
that
dog.
loop looks big enough to fit a grown man through.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm sorry. I know you. She is totally gonna flirtatiously squeeze Tiffany's
Just-
arm.
Give me the gun and someone take the big pole with the loop on it and someone else arm themselves with jars of venom. This is no.
I will take the jar
Draw
and
the line.
I will hand Hattie because Pip, you have my lockpick still? Or you have your lockpick?
I have my lockpick, yeah.
All right, you get the door. Miss Hattie, if you would take this pole and just whack over the head anyone who comes close to you, please.
But don't try to catch them.
No, just
I mean, if they're coming at one of us and you're able to, pull them
whatever
away.
you think you
Sure.
can safely do.
Can you,
But-
it's venom. Is there, I don't know too much about this, but is there a way to like make your gun a venom gun?
I mean, it'd be slower acting, and the heat, I'm sure, would burn the venom off the bullet. It's a Derringer. It's not. We got no tools.
Which
Yeah,
way?
let's keep it simple.
Flash
Make your
damage.
Frank.
Splash damage, I think, would be our friend in this situation. Don't have to aim really well. Just aim at them.
Which way
Keep
does the
him-
door open?
Yeah, which way? That was going to be
That's a
actually.
good question, yeah.
In or out?
This particular door actually opens out of the room.
Okay.
Okay.
So Pip's gonna speak up and say, instead of using the pole arm to catch them, we set it up to trap or trip them. So just lay it, hold it against the door frame, and let them come to us, and they'll end up on the ground.
Okay, is there anything we can use to create some cover?
No. Everything inside
No.
this room seems to be very sturdily in place. The shelves are built
Yeah.
into the wall, and other than that, there's just really some pegs, and there's nothing to make cover besides
Problem.
the door itself.
Problem is, ladies, we gotta
can
make sure they come
we-
through the right door because
Well, there's only the one door into this
No.
room.
no, there's two doors into this room. One
Yeah.
into the basement and one out into the barn proper. We make sure they come through the one we want. Preferably the one where I'm pretty sure the big thing that was gonna eat us is not behind them.
I have a question. In the basement, in the boxes was hops. You said.
There was barrels of hops as well as other ingredients. Yes.
So we couldn't like bar the basement. No, that wouldn't work.
Mm-mm.
Are they in barrels?
Yes, the hops are in barrels.
How heavy are these? Can we like roll some barrels up here and use barrels for cover?
That'd make a lot of noise.
Yeah, all right.
A lot of noise because those barrels are probably somewhere between 150 pounds apiece.
All
No.
right, let's I think let's have you open the door, Miss Pip, then set up to trip them. Me and Miss Hattie will take our jars and throw,
I'll shoot them.
and you shoot them. And then Pip, when you've done with, then you grab a jar when you're done with the door, if you think you could. Can you throw a little more?
No. Not far.
Okay.
Telling y'all, they're gonna be whatever's in this, whatever they're adding to their moonshine. I'm pretty sure they're gonna not want to touch it. Okay, so what do we have that we can? But is there any way to set the pole up so it'll hit about shin, just under the knee height if they come through the door. Is there anything we can attach the pole to?
Or just have two people hold it.
I mean, I
Can
could say yes. There's a way to set it up to do just that.
Mhm.
And I would say that there is a bit of shoving or a peg that you could attach the loop to hold it in place.
Okay.
Can I, once we're getting started, why don't I, well, I did a bit of theater in my youth. Just community theater, of course. I never trod the boards or anything.
Is there a point?
Yes, why don't I try to convince them that one of them left the door unlocked? And that's how we got in here.
There's probably not going to be any need. This is going to happen and happen fast.
All right, then.
All right.
First, Pip, unlock the door, but don't open it right away until we're sure we're set up.
So, Pip, before you go to try and pick the lock and whatnot, the door's actually unlocked.
Okay.
Okay, then.
If that's the case, then y'all get in position. I want to wait for them to get in position with jars in hands.
Yeah, I will do that, and I will be in the apron and the gloves and mask.
Yeah.
And everybody decked out. And I want to have the Derringer ready, throw the door open, and I'm pretty fast, take several steps back.
So, make sure I understand this. You're going to throw the door open.
Yeah.
Throw. Step back.
No. Throw the door open, take a few steps back, have the Derringer ready. They're going to be waiting just inside the door, ready to throw as they come in, and I will be ready to shoot.
All right. So, you swing the door open, catching the attention of the three men still in the room. One of which is the elder McCarthy from before, who wheels around and looks at you as you make your steps back. To your favor, he does not have his shotgun on him at this time.
Boom.
Oh, you're taking the shot? Or are
Yeah.
you letting... Okay, so he barks an order, and his two cohorts are going to run forward. They're not the same ones from earlier. They're a different set. One of them does not look like they're related.
That answers my question, thank you.
This one looks to be a much younger figure of a much tanner skin, almost of a reddish hue. You would have imagined that he's more Native American than anything. But they both do run under the order of Elder McCarthy. Make for the door.
Okay.
However,
Do I still have a clear shot on the Elder McCarthy?
you do.
Okay. I'm gonna let you go then. Hold on. Keep.
The Native American does seem to linger just a half step, letting the McCarthy go in first.
Smart kid. Okay, I will take a shot at the Elder McCarthy, hoping to goad the other one into moving a little faster, maybe stepping in the way of the shot.
All right. That's a firearm handgun.
Standard check.
Standard check. You were prepared for this. You had a plan. You knew the situation. I can't really fault you for that.
Duck dice. And
Duck, goose.
it's a wearing a Santa hat. Okay. I've got to roll under an 80. Oh, 65.
All right. Roll me some damage.
Kayla, what's the damage on a Derringer?
I'm pretty sure, let me double check here, but I think it's a 1d10. God damn it! I thought I had it open to the.
I still have the weapons page open. Yeah, it is 1d10. Okay. Cool.
Nice memory.
Damn. 1.
Oh no!
I mean, it's still a bullet.
It is still a bullet.
But the duck dice is now retired because it rolled a 1.
Okay. So, you wing him good in the shoulder, and you see the wound weeping a black blood.
Do I know what that means?
You can make an occult check. It will be
Sure.
Occult.
Can I make an occult check?
It will be against your fifth score, just like it's for Tiffany over there.
A
Is that a
fifth?
half score?
Normal.
Fifth score.
Fifth score.
Fifth
Got
score.
it. Can't blame me for trying. All right.
You don't need an
I
occult
rolled
check
a
to do that.
9. A 0, 9. I rolled a 9. I am under my fifth score of 14.
I am not.
Whoa. I think Tiffany might know
I
what it
did not know that would happen. That's amazing. That is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm so happy right now.
Keep that die. Put that die in a die throne.
Yeah, these stay.
Okay. So you are aware that that is a sign that the individual has been in contact with something distinctly unnatural and has left their mark on him. You're not entirely sure that the Elder McCarthy is going to just go down with normal gunfire.
Nope. Good thing there's fire.
And snake
That
venom.
being said, everybody now witnessing a man take a gunshot wound and weeping unnatural black blood. Give me a sanity check.
Oh no.
First sanity check.
I gotta look up something.
Yeah, I gotta look that up. Hold on.
Oh,
So your base sanity is equal to your base power.
Okay, that's a 90.
32. My sanity's 45.
Okay. Let me just pull up the sanity rules myself to make sure I am processing this correctly.
I had a feeling I would need to keep my sanity about me, so yeah, that willpower score was my highest score, and we're right there.
All right. So, when a sanity check is called for, it is against your total sanity. There's no halves or fifth checks. It is against your sanity as it is currently valued.
Mm-hmm.
Your max sanity, once again, is equal to your power. So increasing your power increases your sanity, as well as several other things could in fact increase your sanity, or at the very least regain some sanity.
Mm-hmm.
If you succeed in the sanity check, you do not lose any sanity. If you fail a sanity check, you... Let's see. How is it processed? Let's see. A successful roll means that the investigator loses no sanity. A failed sanity roll always means the investigator loses sanity points. The amount depends on the spell, book, entity, or situation.
Okay.
All right. But
oh Jesus.
in this particular case, the minimum sanity loss would be 0. So if you pass the check, you do not lose any sanity. I will tell you how much you lose if anybody manages to fail this.
You ready, guys? We're good. I rolled a
I
37.
rolled a 1.
Yes!
I rolled a 1.
What happens if you crit a sanity check?
You good.
It
This makes
doesn't say.
all
You're
of them
just
fail.
fine.
You're
That's
good.
No, I feel like I should. Oh,
You're already at max sanity. You can't gain any more right now.
Okay, can you improve your sanity score? Is that since they rolled this, since there's a success?
No. Sanity and the other core characteristics do not operate under that same logic as the skills.
The critical success. Can
Like,
they roll an improvement?
Yeah, come on, you should get something for critting your sanity.
It's just a question. It's an idea.
Mine is just an opinion.
I'm just
Okay.
happy because
Okay.
my thing is gone. So
I'll say it like this. In the event that you roll a crit on a sanity check, for my game, you will get a amount of temporary sanity points that would be equal to what you would have otherwise lost.
That's a good and fair house rule. I like it.
I like that house rule.
So, what else? What did everybody else get?
4.
37.
I put mine. Yeah, I got 30 something.
So I'm hearing everybody passed successfully.
Yeah, I
With
wasted
flying colors.
All right. So,
We may not be tall ladies, but we're strong in the mind.
so Pip, give me a 1d4.
which one does that look like? Oh, that's the triangle pointy one you step
That's the
on.
pyramid. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the caltrop.
That's the one you step on. I've done that too many times with metal dice.
Like I said, the caltrop.
Stacked on your metal D4,
Yeah, multiple
and you're
times.
still.
Two.
If you
Okay, so you have gained a temporary sanity on top of your regular sanity of 3 points.
Yay!
All right. So, just like in any other system, the temporary will be burned first, and the temporary will only last until the end of the scenario, meaning as soon as this entire little investigation is done, or a significant time break.
So long.
All right.
Can I just say that I love your pupper?
Oh, thank you.
I was just corgi.
That's Prada. She just throw her.
I thought she was a cat for a while, and now I'm still not sure she's not
No,
a cat.
she acts like one. She likes to look out the window and on the back of couches. She was
Yeah,
raised with a cat, so.
She's a cat
Yeah.
dog. Okay, sorry.
Uh,
Meanwhile, back at the fight.
yes. So I
Yeah.
believe we have a McCarthy and a local native running into the room in that order. And we have 2 people primed to throw some drops of venom.
3 people.
3. Fair enough.
Yeah, because once Pip discovered the door wasn't locked, they were gonna go get.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Get the pole in place so that if they go down,
Spike them in the head with some venom.
melt their brains away.
Okay.
Something tells me this stuff will eat through bone.
Then I said we could have used it on the door. Just saying.
And it may not eat through metals. Organic material, on the other hand.
hydrofluoric
So
acid.
everything around the door, everything around the lock is wood.
That is a good point.
It's flesh or living or not, because wood. Not
But then
Yeah.
again, it could be, very weird substance that has its own rules that make no sense to modern science.
Yeah, cellulose, you never know.
All right. Meanwhile, and I melt someone's face off.
Yeah, that's what we're really going for here.
Yeah.
Let's see. What should I ask you to roll to see if you can pelt somebody in the face?
First,
with-
do they come through the door and go down?
Yeah, that's what we really want to know first. A moving target is harder to hit than a prone one.
Can you just have me roll anthropology for this?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I cannot have you roll anthropology. It will have to be a
Damn.
throw.
But
They
it does have to do with a human.
Yeah.
I have a real life bachelor's degree in anthropology, so
Commend you in your efforts to try and sell it.
I can't roll.
But no.
But
We are gonna. I can tell you right now, we're gonna be a negotiating party. That's just how it's gonna be. We're gonna.
if archaeologists find out things from licking bones, do anthropologists find out things from licking people?
yes.
I mean, that's everybody, but that's besides the point.
I do
Yeah,
not have
it's
a
mostly-
PG answer to that question. I really do not.
Mostly we find out if they're kinky or not, but
My character for this game may be the opposite of my first D&D character, who was a rogue in the chaos department, but I'm still here, so
you're still team crime, baby.
I'm
Alright.
still team crime.
I'm playing so hard against type right now because I'm
Me too.
usually the chaos engine.
But yeah, the first man to run through those doors was a bit hurried. He does not make the check. He face plants.
Ted.
Melt him. Melt him.
So, like I said, it is going to be a throw check to land the shot. It would
Can I-
normally be a regular check. However, with the man prone, I'm going to give you a plus 15.
That's good because I have literally nothing in throw.
Same.
So everybody has a base of 20.
Now we have 35.
Now
Is
you
there,
have 30.
is there any chance that like I could just run over and drop it on his head since he is prone?
There's still another guy coming through the door. I don't know that you want to step in between me and the gun and like.
Fine.
I don't know that's where you want to be.
Okay, okay. Come on,
Nah,
baby. Come on.
I missed.
No.
A shot and then I missed. And a shot and I
But
missed.
43, a miss.
Janie.
I got 43 as well.
I got another 70.
Damage? Splash damage?
Yeah, 40. Mine is only 10 points over.
I don't-
Less than. It's 8 points off.
Mine went really wide, so I don't even get splash damage.
Yeah.
I would like to once again point out that you all have luck.
I
once
had
it's
rolled
gone-
a 70.
Okay, you might be out of the question, but the other two might not be.
Once it's gone, is it gone?
You know
forever?
what? You know what? Fuck it. I will
Your
burn my luck
will
to
be
nail this
burned
ass.
temporarily.
Temporarily.
It
so
is-
you back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna
okay.
I'm doing it. I'm all in, man.
All right. So, how far off were you?
Let's see. So
It's 8.
43 was my score. So that's 8. I'll burn 8
All
points of luck.
So, lower your current luck by 8 points.
Okay.
That brings me down to 52.
Someone rolled high on luck. I'm so glad.
God.
Because we have to roll the same score for some reason.
Yeah.
All right. So, and with that, you would succeed. Congratulations. So, both of you are doing that, so both of your draws hit this man full on,
I was
covering
hoping
him.
one of us would hit the other dude. Oh well. Sorry. sorry.
This is your chance to state who hits the other one. If
I
that's the
can-
case.
I will.
Oh.
I'll
Maybe
aim
we
for. You
don't
know what?
hit
I'm
the
gonna
other
aim
guy.
for the other guy. I'm gonna aim for his chest. Because I saw that guy let the other one go first, and I think he's too smart to let live.
That's fair.
What if this doesn't kill them and only turns them into horrible monsters?
We're gonna find out.
Fuck.
All right.
Either way, it gives us a chance to run.
We gotta go. Wait, I gotta get my thing.
All right. So the man on the ground is now soaked in at least one jar of venom. He first is panicking, rolling on the ground, and then he goes limp. His eyes glaze over, and you barely hear him just occasionally let out this little giggle.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
It gets you high!
Well, as long as he's not a problem anymore.
So the other guy gets smacked in the chest.
Yeah. The other guy is a bit quicker to respond. He literally just rips his shirt off, uses what dry bits off it to wipe it off of him before it starts taking effect.
I take a moment to admire that. All right.
He is rather physically fit. I will grant you that. What?
Oh, wait, third jar. Oh, wait, she went really wide. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Did everybody not, like, take one in each hand?
I thought they
I'm
were
a child.
big.
Got little baby hands.
Yeah, I have a size. I have a.
Can I take another shot at the Elder McCarthy?
It's not
I mean-
negatively affecting them.
Can I grab another jar?
Well, let's put it like this. He is in a state of pure, unadulterated euphoria. That's
He's
probably
fine.
not good for your nervous system long term.
That's his problem.
That being said, if you want to take another shot at Elder McCarthy, yes, you can.
Keep in mind, you will
Aim
need
it
to
right.
reload the gun after this. I think it has 2 shots.
Okay, thank you, because I don't have the stats. Okay.
What happened?
Beat an 80 and I rolled an 81. So I'm burning a luck point, please. I want to shoot him between the eyes.
All right. Well, that's going to be determined by your damage, where it actually lands, as far as I'm concerned.
That's fine. Sure. Like, okay, damage. Let's roll this one for damage. It's dark in my office, and that is
Move.
5.
All right.
Rolled
That's just a
5.
D10. Just a flat D10 for damage.
Yes, it is. Yeah, just 1d10. And I will have to reload, but I don't have the bullets.
I will reach down the front of my dress and toss her the bullets.
All right. The gun's strapped to your thigh, the bullets in your bra.
There are muffins infinitely in your bag.
Look, man, it's all about preparation.
Chaos.
Okay. So, with a 5, you do hit him center mass. Probably something that would be normally vital. You stagger him, and he falls back.
Okay. I like a staggered condition.
A quick question: how much venom was left in the room?
So much.
Yes.
There's a whole lot. There's a lot. Shelves and shelves.
Like a Costco amount of venom.
Think of your
Mhm.
granny's pantry full of, canned goods and preserves. And think of it just all straight venom all the way down.
Great.
Exchange venom for
All right.
botulism. Or botulism for venom.
I'm tempted to go back there and break their jars and take one.
I'm got one. You do what you gotta do.
Don't even take one. Take 2.
Look, we know there's at least 2 more people.
She's chasing that high.
Give him
No.
the
The model depends on this. This is how they're.
Yeah.
This is what they're
Yeah.
doing. So if
That
they
is true.
break, they would have to get more
That is very true.
Yeah.
that is,
to last them throughout the year. So
Smash 'em.
but also take some and give
some
them,
and smash 'em.
give them to Dot, who can find somewhere to put them because she's really good at that.
All right.
I
So
honestly did- I
as
was-
you guys are debating grabbing an extra drawer or two for your
Oh.
own use after this is all done and said and done.
Reloading the Derringer. Just
I used
throwing
my
that
I
out.
used my turn to throw her the bullet, so
Yeah.
next time I get an action, I'll go get another jar.
Okay. So as this is going on, the elder McCarthy is staggered, but he grunts out a rough, "Go get the thing," at the Native American, who looks between your party and McCarthy before running around a corner out of sight.
We gotta run. I don't know what the thing
yeah.
is, but I don't think we want to find
I'm
out.
keeping the gun trained on McCarthy, and I'm telling the other ladies to run, and I'm just walking towards him.
Can
Yeah.
I see our stuff in the room as we run into it?
Now that you have a clear line of sight into this room, it seems to be something split of a kitchen and a chemistry lab.
So a meth lab.
Yes, yes, it is an old-timey meth lab.
Okay.
Let's go with that logic. Yes,
Fair enough.
there are
So
glass
stuff there?
beakers, burners, and all that. Boilers, double boilers. What looks like a full distillery setup inside. That's a smart move. And
Quick question I forgot to ask. Was the guy running into the room that was now giggling on the floor, was he armed? Can I take a gun off of him?
he was armed, just not with a firearm. He had a knife on his hip.
Can I take a knife, please?
You can take the knife.
Yes. Okay.
That being said, it is covered in venom.
I'm wearing gloves.
You are wearing gloves, so you should be fine. Just be
I
very
am
careful.
too. If you have the gun, please give me the knife.
I'll pass the knife as she's running by me.
Don't run with knives.
But yes, just imagine if it's that potent through the skin, what would it do to somebody if you stabbed it into them?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna chase after the First Nations man to try and stab him with the envenom knife.
I'm walking straight up to to McCarthy and just making sure the other ladies are running a direction.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as you guys are leaving, you do notice that the interior of this barn has been modified for various smaller rooms and chambers and hallways, making it into a miniature maze of sorts.
Oh, great. That's great. This is gonna go well.
But yeah, so we have Dot chasing after our Native American friend. We have Tiffany approaching menacingly the staggered McCarthy. What is Patty and Pip doing?
Patty's trying to get out of there.
And I'm looking for the stuff that they stole from us. In that the first room with the kitchen meth lab set
We're
up.
about to like Scooby Doo our way through some doors, aren't we?
There are.
Yeah.
With
But
monsters.
Patty is used
Okay.
to lose all of her stuff, so she's not that worried about it.
I am very frantic about it.
And to be fair, this isn't your stuff, it's mine.
That's true.
All right, so let's start with Dot as she's running after the runner. Dot, you have your choice. You can roll track to chase after him because he did dart around a corner before you started following him, or you could roll luck.
Well, let me just have a look-see at my character sheet. You know, I thought about giving myself stuffing and track, and I didn't. So I'm gonna roll against my luck.
Okay.
Second degree success or third degree success. That's a 12, bitches.
So, you guess right. You follow him down the right door, down the right hallway, up a set of stairs into what used to be probably a hayloft into a second story of this barn, and you find the now shirtless First Nations man holding what looks like a rather sizable clay jar. Of note, the lid of this jar and the rim of it seems to be rather thoroughly bloodstained.
He still looks hot though, right?
Yes, he still looks hot.
I just had to cover that
Yeah,
first.
does he have his hair cut short, or does he have the full flowing?
Full flowing.
So it's like a romance novel cover, but he has this.
I'm about to
this
say,
Yes!
it's like Fabio, I need everybody in chat to know that we were doing session 0 and the mob boss, the first thing we said about that guy was he had to be hot, and so it just set the tone for the rest of
So now we have.
We obviously didn't know that this guy existed. So I'm treating this as a gift from our keeper to us.
It's
One
just a
of many.
little treat.
Thank you.
One of many. To buy myself some karma for what I'm going to do to your characters later.
That's fair.
I'll take it. I told you, I am the red shirt of this campaign. Kill me as many times as you want.
I don't know about that after. Look. Hattie's very intelligent, but anyway. Meanwhile,
Yes.
so
The man with the jar is looking at you pleadingly, and he's asking you, don't make me do this.
I don't want to. Now, I gotta ask you, can I do a fast talk check to try and talk him down? Or charm? Look, are these
Yeah.
little assholes, are they really worth dying for?
So you can make either your choice. Charm or fast talk. Either one works.
I'm gonna do a charm because is it just regular charm?
Yes, it will be a regular charm.
Oh baby. Eat it. My charm is 60. I rolled a 60.
That is a
Thank-
success.
God.
So he is hesitant, but he's listening.
Look. You know we aren't going to be the last ones to send out here. They sent us out first because we're disposable. But if we disappear, I frankly don't give a damn. Okay? I'm going to pretend I never saw you. If you let me go, I'll let you go. Can you just tell me what's in the jar? And we never saw each other. Because I must say, you're far too beautiful to kill. And she just flushes and... I'm sorry, that didn't mean to say that part out loud.
A gift?
So he's hesitant and he says, you have to understand that we are just as disposable. Doesn't matter how many they send. What's being done here will continue. This is not the only one.
Then we
But
both...
But what is in this jar has to stay with me. I cannot hand it over. But if I don't do their orders, my family will suffer. So please don't.
I can protect you. And Hattie will once again reach into her dress and pull out her FBI badge.
I don't think the FBI existed yet.
Nope, they did not.
Yeah,
We can.
we'll work out. She pulls out a U.S. government badge. Fine, I'm Canadian, bitches.
Was it OSS?
Okay,
Yeah.
OSS or Postal Police. I'm just saying because
Postal
those guys
Police.
always get their people.
So she pulls out her badge. I can protect you.
He looks at the badge. You see a faint glimmer of hope in his eyes before it's dashed. No, you can't.
And I'm very sorry. And she will jump forward to stab him.
All right. I would believe that would fall under fighting.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sad right now.
Okay. Me too. I don't want to kill the hot guy.
There will be more.
Kill him. You're just gonna stab him a little and make him real happy about it.
Oh no.
Question: even if she misses, this stuff will get on his skin, right?
But it's already gotten on him today. So he's already.
No,
he
he
ripped his
took his
shirt
shirt off. He took his shirt off. Yeah, no.
So we just need to splash yourself to get them to rip their shirts off. Okay.
Oh my god! I succeed! I succeed because
Yes, we are gonna die next session, but yes.
I succeed.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, I really wanted I didn't want you guys to find out yet.
We don't know. You're not with us.
I know. That's why I was willing to do it, but yeah, anyway.
Baskin Robbins always finds out.
So, you stab him. I'm not going to ask for damage just yet, because things are going to happen. One of which is I'm first going to have to ask you for a luck check.
Oh, because you might get it on your hand.
I'm wearing gloves. I put the gloves on.
But he's holding the jar. So,
Oh no.
oh yeah.
28.
Okay.
My
So,
luck is currently at 47.
you stab him. He drops the jar. It breaks open. A bundle of blood-soaked leather falls out. But luckily it does not unravel.
Oh.
How bad did I stab him?
Well, that is going to be dependent on damage. So, if you don't mind, let's see. You had a knife. Let me find the knife. Let's see. Knife. Let's say it's about a carving knife or so. All right. So that's a 1d4 plus 2. Plus your damage bonus, but if I remember correctly, none of you actually get a damage bonus.
Listen,
Please,
priorities. Small.
Listen, I prefer to solve my problems with charm. It hasn't
Sam.
worked yet, but
It worked that time. You
I had
succeeded.
to stab him. That's not working.
But you succeeded.
In stabbing him, sorry, 1d4 plus what?
2.
Sorry, total of 3. Which is good. I didn't want to stab him very badly.
All right, so you got him good on the shoulder.
And is he high now?
Let's find out.
That's actually what I was going for more than stabbing him, to be honest.
He seems to put up a bit more resistance than the last guy, given the fact that it's A, less, and be he may or may not have more experience with this stuff. But eventually he does kind of go limp. He does look like he still has some sense in his eyes, but he's no longer resisting.
Okay, I'm gonna take the bundle, or take the apron off, and use it to gather the potsherds and their previous contents up into like a bundle.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna take this guy and use him as a hostage. I will, because he's still standing, right? He's fairly limp, but he's still. I'm gonna hold the knife to his throat and walk him down the stairs.
Okay. So, let us.
I'd really mention, I really appreciate, by the way, I'm terribly sorry about this, but if you do try and tell my compatriots about the badge, I will have to finish the job.
He's a bit out of it to say anything coherent in the slurring, so it sounds vaguely agreeing.
Excellent.
So there's that.
I will take care of you, though. I'll keep to my original promise.
All right. So we're going to jump to Pip and Hattie on their attempts to escape. All right. So I'm going to ask the two of you give me navigation checks. And it'll be difficult because you do not know the layout of this building. So that'll be against your half score.
I know the alpha. There it is. Oh, that's. Oh, God. No. I somehow rolled a 70 again. 76. I don't.
You gotta leave your dice out in the moonlight, like.
Yeah, no.
Maybe get some sage or something.
Yeah, you got some sage there. Or
This is like
salt
the
water.
first pair of dice. Maybe it's me.
Put them in some salt water, put them in the moonlight.
Can I don't know where I am, but I'm looking for the stuff. Can I roll a spot hidden? I may be lost.
Sure, give me a spot hidden.
Okay. Alright, dice number 4. Number 4. Okay.
I know those feels.
Did you roll a 70 again?
I rolled a 90. I can't make this up. I can't.
Roll it again. Roll it again. I want to know what it does. Roll it again.
20. Something. 22. I could push it
Could push it.
and just take that one. If that's okay. I don't care either way. This is funny as hell.
It is.
It's really
I
funny.
love that all of us are just looking at you with identical expressions of.
I'm like in the corner. That's where I'm at. Like Pip is like just stuck in a corner, like T-posing. That's how lost I am.
See, okay. I am willing to let you push it,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't like the concept of you pushing it with a guaranteed 20.
Okay, so roll again and not take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Roll again,
That's
roll
fair.
again.
Okay. That's a 42, and my spot hidden is 65. I'm good.
All right. So in your blind running around this place, you find yourself in what looks like a spare storeroom.
Okay.
There's some crates filled with chemistry equipment, spare metals and whatnot, and everybody's equipment that they took when they put you into the basement.
So I'm gonna take the stuff and I'm gonna put it in Hattie's bag, which seems to be able to hold a lot of stuff.
I think you mean. Okay.
I meant Dot. I meant Dot's bags because
two
that's a lot of
bags.
stuff.
Bag of
and
holding.
it really is. I'm also suspicious that it might be magical. Me, not Pip. And take that stuff.
I have 2 bags.
I'm gonna take everything that I can see.
Everything.
I don't remember what everybody had, so I'm just including it all.
Okay,
And
okay. Just give me a
boogie.
luck check while you're doing that.
All right. Oh shit.
You got it.
No, I don't. I don't. 63.
Ah, that's a shame. But yes, you managed to get everybody's stuff into the bags. No problem.
Can I smash a box on my way out of their stuff? I'm mad. Kick it.
I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm gonna ask you for another luck check.
Oh.
I better. Oh no, that's not even. No, that's a 52.
Okay!
Oh,
10 times now.
no. Oh no. You smashing stuff in a meth lab, man.
There was no drugs.
I said chemistry equipment.
Oh, okay. I did it. I accept my consequences.
But yes, you gather up all the stuff. On your way out, you smash a random box.
Yeah.
You don't look back. You don't see the beginnings of a wisp of smoke and an orange glow starting behind
I
the door.
don't see it.
But you know what? Kill it with fire. I'm down with
Maybe-
this.
Look at this, guys. I help, but I'm still lost.
But you're still lost. Alright.
And
And
gonna stress you a fortune 50.
and Hattie, I think I missed your navigation check from before.
Yeah, because it was going to fail. I have no navigation score, basically. So no matter what I roll, it was going to fail.
I mean, there's the base check that you could have possibly
You could
made.
pull under a 10.
No, I didn't get under a 10.
Okay,
Oh.
fair enough.
And I don't have, like... Because you said it was at... was it a fifth or was it half?
Half. So it would have actually been a 5.
Okay, so even worse.
I mean, you could push it, but doing so would come at consequences.
No, I failed.
Fair enough.
We're both lost. It's fine.
All right. So,
Like, basically, almost.
Hattie, you blindly run around this place, and somehow you run into Dot and her hostage as she's making her way back to everybody else.
I'm gonna try and get out of here now.
Okay, yeah. Okay, then let's just go. And I don't know what's going on with the hostage.
As you are making your way back, you smell smoke.
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
Oh,
How do we get out? Which way?
We should
Your
go.
less than sober friend kind of mumbles something and makes a random gesture in one direction and then turns and makes it into another direction.
Okay, let's go.
I will follow. I will go in the first direction, and then I will try the. Yeah. Can I make a luck check to interpret his directions?
Sure, go ahead.
It's better than my fucking navigation, so.
Wait, did nobody put points in navigation? So like we can't swim, we can't throw, we
One
can't
of us put
navigate.
useful skills.
I blame Pip. Their luck is rubbing off on me because that's a 72.
Oh, you can have it.
Can I try?
That's right. All right. You know, I appreciate the gift, but you can have your luck back.
No, there's no gift receipt. No gift receipt
So-
here.
Somehow you guys managed to navigate yourselves into a circle and somehow also find Pip. Don't ask how that works.
That's bad because I'm near the fire, so.
I try to figure it out with my luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
You got this, Hattie. Come on. None of us
Hattie.
have luck. Oh yeah, you have the highest luck, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's 52 right now, but still the highest.
I got a 4.
Did you say you got a 4?
Yes. Yeah, a 4.
Okay. So, third time's the charm, apparently. The three of you, following Hattie's attempt of navigating this place blindly, find yourselves facing the front door. You are still short one Tiffany. As you contemplate the decision to go back and try to find her, or saving your own hides, let's cut to Tiffany. So, Tiffany, you were marching down on the staggered Elder McCarthy, who is now starting to regain his footing as he glares at you. So, what are you going to do now?
You fucking know better than to mess with the shit that lives in this swamp.
Well,
we all fucking know better.
to my credit, what we were fucking with didn't come from this particular swamp.
A swamp in Maine?
Didn't quite ask where they got it from.
The shit we're brewing is called giggle juice, but you don't have to be literal about it, okay? McCarthy, what the hell? You know that even if I don't make it out of here, Carolla's got enough connections that whoever the hell you're working with, whatever they're hooked up with, you're gonna rain down all sorts of hell on this whole state.
See, that's the thing. That's gonna happen anyways.
Who are they? And you walk out of here, and I tell Carolla we killed you.
See, about that, my bosses don't quite like people who give out their secrets without permission. See, if I tell you, knowing full well you're gonna live, they're not gonna let me live, even if I'm dead.
This? Point me in their direction. I'll talk to him myself. You know me, I'm pragmatic as fuck. If Carolla's on the way out, he just got here. I don't know him anything.
All right. If you really want to know and try your hand, go uptown. Find yourself the nicest, fanciest little restaurant. And ask for the Miskatonic crew.
Spell that for me.
I am not going to try and spell Miskatonic. That thing changes every time I look it up.
Okay. I will figure it out. Okay.
I have it here.
You can type it for me. I'll look at him. I'm gonna have to wound you a little more than this. Make it look good.
I mean, do your worst. My boys should be coming back here anyways. If you
In your
live, you
best
live.
interest. Yeah. 2 shots.
Okay. I mean, he's not quite steady on his feet, so he can't really dodge, and you're at pretty much point blank. So I'm not even going to ask you to roll. You just shoot the man.
Okay, I want to shoot him. I lied. I want to shoot him in between the eyes, please.
I mean, no.
Okay. So you like I said, I'm gonna give it to you. You shoot him in between the eyes. He falls back.
Does he stay down?
Oh,
I
that's a
mean,
good
he's still
question.
bleeding black blood, and he's down on the ground. Doesn't look like he's planning on moving anytime soon.
Shoot him again.
Remember
You have to reload the
double
gun.
tap.
No, I shoot it. Well, that was the first shot. Put him down. I want to shoot him again. Double tap him.
Double tap. Gotta double tap.
All right.
That's true.
And
So-
then this chemistry lab. I'm setting a fire.
It's already fired.
I know. I don't know that though, do I?
Does she smell the smoke at this point?
So, given the time frame, there's a little bit of time before the first, quote unquote, first fire starts. So in the sequence of events, it's Tiffany starting a fire on purpose, then Pip starting the fire on accident.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's plenty of equipment, and it's not hard to start a fire in a chemistry lab, especially in 1920.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Does he have anything on his body? I would like to search his body.
Before you start the fire or after?
Doesn't matter to me.
okay, so you search his body, you find a couple of things. Number one, you do find a business card.
Mm-hmm.
For one Professor Alden of anthropology at the Miskatonic University.
Mm-hmm.
You find what looks like a folded up note that is written in a text that's not familiar to you.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, you find Pip's knife.
Okay, cool.
But after that's the only things of note that you find, except for maybe like an extra $20 in his pocket.
Dude,
A lot.
Yeah, in 1920s money, that's a lot.
A lot.
a lot of money.
But yeah,
Cool. How do I get out of here?
so you could try rolling and navigate to try and figure out your way. Or you could try your luck.
It's difference between 10 and 40 or 39.
I can't. Of all the skills that could have gotten us killed, a lack of navigate is probably the funniest one. How bad is it?
98.
You don't know how, but you find yourself back in the basement.
Oh, that's okay. I'd like to look in the water, please.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
All right. You approach the edge of the water and you look in. You see two large, luminous yellow eyes looking at you from the depths of the water. But
Do I know what that
really
is?
catches your eye is right above them. Looks like a bright, shining gem that you cannot take your eyes away from. Give me
It's
a
an
sound
anglerfish. It's a fucking anglerfish.
It's a baby.
Yeah, it's an anglerfish. It might be baby. I might be walking out of here with a new pet. We'll see.
Well, if it's an anglerfish, then you won't be walking out here with the new pet because it's a fish.
Oh, it might have legs.
50. We're good. My sanity's a 90.
Okay. That being said, you still feel rooted in place. You have no interest of moving. As the eyes approach you,
Mm-hmm.
and the head of this beast reaches the water. You can see that it is covered in mostly black scales, and its long serpentine body rises above you. You faintly note that the gem that you had your eyes locked on are framed between two jagged horns. You also note that along its belly, there is a series of 9 white dots.
Do I know what that means?
You can give me an occult check. Very difficult, so 5th score.
I did it last time. Let's see if it happens this time. Oh, close. 25. I needed to hit 14, so no.
No, I'm afraid you do not know what this beast is.
Can I push
However,
it?
Sure.
Or
You
use
push
10
it.
more.
Look, I know I said that you weren't the red shirt, but I didn't mean you had
Oh
to prove
no!
it.
I thought that was a 1. It was a 70, so that's 74.
Okay.
Oh well.
The pushing of this. Roll me a 1d4.
Where are my D4s? Ah. One.
You lose 2 sanity.
Okay.
However, the serpentine creature's mouth opens, and a long, forked tongue flickers out. And then you hear it speak. Little raven, this is not your time. Leave.
Aye, aye, Cap. You want to come with, or are you good?
Do not befriend the eldritch beings.
Why?
The eldritch beings are not our friend.
Not your friend.
We are food, not friends.
It says that there is no benefit for me to come with you. Not when what I
Well-
want is so close.
Anything I can help with?
You have already done enough.
I will turn and leave.
Yep. It slinks back down into the water, and the building starts to burn around you and above you. At this point, it doesn't take much to kick your way out of the cellar doors and find yourself back into the open air.
Okay.
All right.
Hand
And
Kaylee, or hand Dottie her Derringer back. And Pip the knife.
I'm sorry, here, can you hold on to it for a couple minutes? My hands are a bit full. I'm like
Yeah,
holding him
do that.
by the arm with the knife against his throat. I thought this little friend might get us out of here.
Wise decision. Pip, this is yours, dear.
I take the knife really fast back and shove all of Dot's bags right back at Tiffany.
Pull out the shotgun, pull out the handgun. Let's go, ladies.
Let's go, girls. Do do.
Do,
All right.
do, 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 do.
That is our theme song, isn't it?
It is.
yes.
Oh,
It's
So-
kicking downwards.
With the backdrop of the distillery burning behind you, you make your way back to where you left your ride. It's a bit of a hike, but you eventually get there. And you
Oh.
see your brother safe and sound, just waiting. He does see the increase of smoke over the tree line, and he gives you all a questioning look. But he doesn't.
which
really say
brother
anything.
is it? Which one is it?
You tell me, which one is it?
It's got to be my baby brother, Franz. And I'm just going to look at him and go, don't you dare fucking ask, We're fine. We need to go. Don't make
You
that
don't
face
know-
at me. We're fine. We need to go.
Excuse me, Pip. You seem to know a little bit about first aid. Do you think you could help my friend here?
Why?
Well,
I don't want
there's
him
the
to
fact that he
die.
has his knife room and he's stupid to all hell.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look at it.
Thank you. Thanks, dear. I'll get in the car beside him with Pip on the other side.
That's first aid first, right? To stabilize.
That being said, you have plenty of time. I'm not really going to ask you for a check. You can eventually patch him up just fine.
Because I rolled a 20.
All right, fine. Go. I mean,
Of course you did. Sorry.
you're already going to get the opportunity to improve it anyways. So,
True. I just wanted to let you know because I didn't have to roll, and when I didn't have to roll, I rolled a 20.
Yep.
but yes,
This is how your rolls work.
you all ride off into the sunset. With a job well done. Your objective is complete. You looked into it. You found out that there's a new party in town, and you managed to destroy the outfit that went against their word to the family.
For the jar I brought with me.
You do have a jar that you brought with you.
And whatever that thing was.
And I have the broken jar with the leather
Mhm.
blood.
Yeah.
The broken jar, the blood-stained leather,
And a hostage.
and a hostage
Yeah.
who at this time says his only coherent phrase since he got stabbed and is like, do not unwrap it, do not unwrap it. Just keeps repeating that as it goes in and out of lucidity.
Yeah. Resist the urge. Things
Uh,
like this.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it wrapped till we know a little more. I can take our friend back to our house. I don't think we want to get him into the hospital where the police might ask questions.
No. Can I roll in a check to see what that is for sure? Like Cassidy, I think knows, but
Before you make that check, and just as you are leaving everything behind you, you all hear a blood-curdling, rage-fueled roar. Tiffany?
Yeah.
The voice
Yes.
sounds very, very familiar,
Yeah.
and it is not Elder McCarthy.
Oh, well, I asked if he wanted to come with me. I asked if I could help. I asked if he wanted to come with me. He said no.
Yeah, honestly, he sounded like he knew what was going on.
Yeah. I'll look at Frums and just go, fucking floor it.
And before we go, I will accept that a coach check to see if Tiffany knows what exactly that thing is.
Just my standard occult check?
It is going to be a difficult one, so half score.
Damn. We get luck back at the beginning of next session, ostensibly.
How much luck are you going to have to burn?
13.
Okay, yes, you can burn that. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. I will burn 13 of my very limited luck and take myself down to 26.
All right. So, who here is familiar with Cherokee folklore?
A little bit. That's why I think I might know what it is.
So, you're fairly sure that what is wrapped in that blood-stained leather is the head diamond of a horned serpent.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
will look at, and I guess we'll be ending right about here anyway, and I'll look at the kid and just go, so is it mad that we smashed its shit up, or is it mad that we have a piece of a friend of his?
Unfortunately, your source of information is still drugged out of his mind.
Right. Got him. He can't come home with you. He needs to come home with me.
I'm afraid not.
You can come with him.
I don't think that. I think it would be easier to hide him in my place. Trust me when I say no one looks out for a suburban housewife and what
You
she
have a
has. You can
Salt
come
your
visit.
doors and windows. Salt your doors and windows when you get home.
Well, I do run the ladies' occult society of Orcs.
I know that now.
At our next meeting, and she's just going to be, thank you for being reasonable, and she's going to just give her a little, like, friendly peck on the cheek.
Doctor, you might want to come to this meeting.
There'll be muffins.
Yeah, when is it again?
Well, we just had ours last week, so it will be the time that our next session is set.
Perfect timing.
And I'll still in.
Crazy how that works out, right?
I love it. I love it so much.
Speaking of next session, I believe we're going to wrap it up here with our intrepid investigators surviving this encounter with the, let's say, strange and criminal.
Team crime.
Team crime.
So,
But we did one good. We saved one life. So karma.
Just one.
Just one.
all right. So,
I can't say I saved him. I just stabbed him a bit.
so
I saved him.
Just a
little
sad.
yeah, just a little stab. So let's go over and reintroduce ourselves and discuss what we have lined up in upcoming real quick. Starting with Liz, where did you go first this time again?
Sorry. Oh, go first. I'm Liz. I'm this username Optimistics, and I play Pip. And I am still very excited to be here because this was a hoot.
All right, Janie, if you would.
Janie Pot 7575 on social media. I don't know what else to say.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, me, yeah. Hi, I'm Kaylee. You can find me at Bruce Kaylee. I'm the gnome barbarian. And if you like, I have a new game that's out on Drive-Thru RPG and Itch called Monster Ascend. So if you're watching this, you might happen to like giant monsters.